morning everybody, and welcome to another vlog. We are in London this morning, and actually hold on, let me show you the most gorgeous princess room I woke up in. I wanted to show you last night, started this vlog then, but I then decided that the morning just looks better on me, on everything. I'm a morning person after all. We are in London for a day because I have stuff to do. Today is one of those things. I have my hair trial for the wedding. I don't know if it's really necessary, but I don't want to stress on the day, so I want to have a nice little brainstorm session, really nice morning, enjoy and kind of work out all the different things. Also, for one of the looks, I am supposed to have a headpiece. I'm not talking about veil, I'm talking about headpiece, okay? So for this headpiece, I also want to see what we're gonna do. And luckily, it's just arrived because every single thing is custom made. The headpiece just arrived, so perfect in time. Lots of things to consider. First things first, I need to have coffee, obviously, but I'm gonna have a within around 20 minutes. But before that, I think I'm gonna wash hair, maybe slightly dry it a little bit so that it's not like wet completely. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna start with the hair. We're staying at the Milestone Hotel, in case you're wondering. It's a proper like old money, traditional English, beautiful. And the suite is called the Hermes Suite. Can you guess why? I mean, even when I saw that my room's gonna be called Hermes Suite, I could guess that it was gonna have these beautiful framed silk scarves on the wall, like gorgeous. So anyway, this is a little overview. I already managed to create a little bit of mess, but ignore that. I'm gonna go and wash my hair now, get ready, and then it's breakfast time and hair time. I'm so happy with how it went, and obviously you guys cannot see now because this is, we were trying to make sure that you cannot see what's it gonna be. This is the hair now. Very happy. 3 different hairstyles. This is the aftermath, okay? What's going on here? Did I get some visitors? Yeah.
We're foot fighting.
Well, I think it's a little bit of an unfair fight, it looks to me, because one has much longer legs than the other. Guess which one has the longer legs? It's very hard to tell.
I don't know if they're long. I have longer.
You have longer, I agree. I also very much like your hat.
Thanks.
This is my favorite way of waking up. This is my favorite way to wake up. Yeah. You want some cuddles? You want some cuddles? Cuddles. How many cuddles do you want? What? I know, guys. I know I always post waking up like this, but this is the best way to wake up when I'm at home, and this is something I look forward to so much.
Good morning, London. I have been terrible at vlogging, but there's a reason for it, which is called wedding planning. It was a very productive day of wedding planning that was underway. Should I give you a little sneak peek? This is one of my wedding outfits. I'm zooming in so that you guys cannot see much about it, but yep, this is it, and it's magnificent, ladies and gentlemen. It's this heat wave. I wouldn't really call it a heat wave because like it's 25 degrees, you know what I mean? But it's true that the trains are delayed, planes are delayed, cars are delayed, like everything is delayed, traffic is horrendous. It's really hard to commute and also to compute both, especially after having like literally 10 hours of calls yesterday. At one point I was like, both my sister and I had such a bad headache because we were like not able to think anymore, but now it's all good. We are heading to a hairdresser appointment because it's time to do a little touch-up, and that is going to be the last thing I do before the wedding. Guys, this is looking very like, if you run into me on the street right now, this is the kind of states that I'm in, what I usually run into some of you guys. It's never like my normal state when I'm dressed up and I'm looking good. I always run into people when I look like this. Okay, so I actually stepped out of the salon. This is my hair color before the wedding, by the way. And it's like it was quite AC inside, so I stepped outside in the heat wave to warm up a bit because the AC is not really something I am used to. Basically, my hairdresser that is doing my hair, I could not travel to to see him. So we just have to hope, and I'm pretty sure like the hairdresser that's doing my hair is so lovely, so, and it was recommended by my hairdresser, so I'm sure it's gonna be great. But yeah, who else experiments with their hair before their wedding day? I don't know, you tell me. Okay guys, I'm back to my ashy cool brunette, which is the color that I love the most. The cool ashy. I think the cool ashy for someone with a lot of red pigments, which I have, is really hard to achieve, and this is the color that I like. I see it so rarely, so rarely. Mainly whenever I see brunettes, they're like quite sort of like warm toned and like caramel, or you know what I mean. And I like cool ashy. I like to be a cool ashy brunette. So anyway, sometimes I would see ladies like on the street walking with like cool ashy brunette, and I would want to stop them to ask them like, where did you get your hair done? Because genuinely I'm collecting the hairdressers who can color the hair into these color ashy tones like Pokemon cards, because I think it's really hard and not so easy to achieve, and for me this is the color that suits me the most. Also because like as it kind of starts rinsing out, etc., it just like it's easy to maintain. That's it. No makeup, just hair color. Now you can kind of see it. This is in the sun. In the sun my hair gets really red and really warm, but you can see this is as warm as it would get, whereas in the shade it's literally gray, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Well, my sister stayed behind, because actually my sister's coloring her hair as well today. My sister stayed behind. I am on my way to the Heathrow airport, really craving a coffee, but because it was such a kind of like, you know, it was a long appointment, obviously coloring hair is not so easy. I basically ordered some food for breakfast from Granger and Co. I ordered the green juice, an oat latte. I had some eggs and even like a little kind of like a porridge type of thing. So I ate a very nice big breakfast, but I'm hungry again because it is 5 p.m. So this day's been quite long, but it's okay. I'll eat as soon as I get to Heathrow, which will be around 6 p.m. My flight's at 8:20-ish. And I'm just ready. I am ready to go back home. It's been more than a week since I left home. Today's 9 days because I was on the Jimmy Choo trip. I flew for one of my dress fittings. Anyway, it's been a long day. Guys, can you guess where we are? Guess. There's so many things I want to try, but this has been my ultimate dream piece. This is in one bag. Okay, let's start trying things on, because, and also this is my ultimate dream piece, but I don't think this is my size. Let's see. Also, I made myself an appointment, and look, I have chocolate pearl biscuits, I have some chocolates, I have some water, and I have some champagne. Not that I'm gonna drink champagne now, but this is so cute. I am obsessed with zebra print. Can you tell? This is so funny actually, but I love this. This is not really like a structured jacket. It's more like a soft blazer type of vibe, but I think this is so cool, you guys. And I love my new hair color. The jeans are very baggy. I mean, I don't need the Chanel jeans, I already have so many, but maybe they need to be higher. I don't know. I mean, they're very nice, but very big. The jacket has been on my wish list for a while, but it was impossible to get because it's completely sold out in Europe. It's size 34. I love the green button. I've been very into green. This is really nice. And this is a 34, but it doesn't actually look or feel like 34. Guys, I am obsessed with this. How did I become this person that loves this so much? The only thing I don't really love is this blue, but it's like very Superman-y, but I love it so. It's so fabulous. Also, the shoes are fabulous. The whole look is insane. The only thing that is impractical with this is to eat. Honestly, guys, I love flying through Heathrow Terminal 5. I have the best sales associate. She's so sweet. She's so lovely. I also love these shoes, but I am not gonna get them. And I love these shoes, but I'm also not gonna get them. So, yeah. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, after a very long day of girls at home, glazed donut, completely layered in skincare, ready to sleep. I cannot even tell you, I did not vlog any flying, any nothing. I'm just like tired of even filming flying. But no more flying, you guys, and nobody's happier than me. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Time to sleep in tomorrow. It's crazy. This vlog is going live tomorrow. I mean, But tomorrow morning, I'm gonna conclude it, okay? I'm gonna actually put my feelings and words and everything that's going on to me this week into a vlog. And we also have to go around for me to finish a lot of errands. So tomorrow is gonna be a good day. Good morning, guys. Guess who's here? I am at home and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I slept in this morning. I woke up at 9 a.m., which is stark contrast to 6 and 7 a.m. previous days, but I really needed it because I literally landed last night at midnight. Even after midnight, my flight was delayed. Anyway, this pile here that you can see, the chaos pile, that is me unpacking. I have also a lot of beauty stuff to unpack. Honestly, like the way that beauty just like piles up, because I keep bringing like few pieces from Brighton, few pieces from Milan, few pieces just like I order, etc. Anyway, I still don't have the hangers, but in my defense, remember the whole hangers drama. The reason why I don't have the hangers is because I've ordered them like 4 or 5 times and they always got cancelled, the delivery. So I think there's some kind of issue with delivering to Monaco. So I ordered in Milan, and in Milan they got delivered. I'm not going to Milan for a few weeks time, so I need to now figure out where I can put what that I actually have the hanger for, and that way I think that will be much easier for me. I have some really cute pieces. This Magda Buchum corset that I got, actually even over a white t-shirt with a pair of denim, it will like dress it down a little bit, because you see it's like silky, so it's very elegant. So it can be very nice with a skirt, but it also can be very nice like over a white t-shirt with a pair of jeans to make it a little bit less. This will need to be steamed, not ironed, because I don't know if it can be ironed. One thing that I really love, do you remember this Saint Laurent dress? I need to see if this needs to go to dry cleaning. Yes, it does, I think. So this dress I really love from Saint Laurent. I wore it when I was on trip with Jimmy Choo. I will link it below if I can find it, because it was selling out very fast. So I'm putting this on my dry cleaning pile. I will need to buy a little, not too big, but a small kind of like basket for dry clean, so that when like I unpack and stuff, I put everything in the dry clean, because obviously we have the washing one, but we need the dry clean one. I need the dry clean one, and that way that will be also much easier for our at-home team that is helping us keep everything intact. Oh, I love this. I mean, I love the brand Tove. You guys know that this is on the floor because it's also going to dry clean. I wear it so much, but this is one of my favorite corsets that I have. In fact, I'm contemplating buying another piece from this exact collection, which is an old collection, but I love it. But I just got this top, which is a little bit of a peplum. You know what and why? I have a lot of things that are dresses or shorts. I don't have enough tops. Like most of my tops are white t-shirts, and that is not good. So that's one thing that I need to figure out as well. I think you've seen this top. I brought it from Milan. I love it. I will link it below. It's so gorgeous. It has these like the fringing at the bottom, which I think is beautiful. This is like my Chanel top, just without the CC logo. One of my most worn Chanel tops I have that is exactly like this, and I wear it because I love the material, not because of anything else. So this will be a perfect replacement for it. I have some things that I just brought. I love this little crop top. This, you're wondering like, what do you need this for? For everything. This goes under everything and anything, and actually for me the best it will be under the Hermes jumpsuit. I will link it below. If any of you got the Hermes jumpsuit, this one here, and you don't know what to wear under, because the top underneath it that was supposed to be sold at Hermes, in the end I couldn't find it worldwide. No Hermes sold it. I found something similar in Miami, remember, but this will be perfect to make it look very different. How cute is this? I'm loving clearly red, but this is like a terry cloth. I can wear this like when I'm going to the beach club, and I have a matching skirt. And the skirt will be so lovely also, even with this top, but like with a white t-shirt and flip-flops, and I have red flip-flops. I have so many pieces. So many things that I need to put in the wardrobe that are kind of new. So many things, my God. This is another set. This is kind of like shorts, baggy, black, so not like capri pants because they would be skinny. This is not skinny. And this is a top that I love. It's like spaghetti straps. How beautiful is this? Just a simple top that I can wear with like shorts like these, and it looks very cute. Yes, my love? I'm just filming. How are you, my husband-to-be?
These are to wash or not?
I can ask you a question?
Yes, to wash or not?
Not to wash. To steam, yeah, you can put here steaming.
Steaming.
Yeah.
What else? This one? To wash?
Yes, that's to wash.
Okay.
And this is to steam.
To steam?
Excuse me? How can you come in and go out and
Huh?
not give me a kiss? I am really into like thin, dainty flip-flops. You guys have seen it, like they're the whole rage this summer. And I got this beautiful pair for me personally, brand that does great minimalistic flip-flops. I don't know how you pronounce this brand, but it's amazing for making these dainty flip-flops. I love these, and I also have another pair that is very different.
Dov'è il vestitino bianco da
Thank you.
lavare?
I have these rubber ones. Oh my god, Filippo keeps coming in and I keep closing it up.
Puppy, dry clean, nothing else?
That's it for now,
And
but
this
I'm
is
like
the
working through it. It's a
thing?
work in process. I'll show you a little bit of my flip-flop collection, okay? It was not meant to be that, but why not? So these I love because they're so simple and beautiful. These are the jelly Christopher's, were both really fairly priced. I will link them below. I have these gold Chanel ones, very unreasonably priced, obviously, and I also have them in navy. Not in navy, actually, I think they're black. I have worn these like nothing else. Like I've worn them so much, but I've had them the longest, so obviously that's why. But they're quite cute. We have these red the row ones, also very unreasonably priced. I'm sure there are like so many kind of similar ones online. I think you guys have seen these. I got these. They're also from the row. Never worn them yet, but they're very chic and also overpriced completely. Then I have these two, but they both have a tiny little heel. So the beige and the black kitten heel flip-flop will be there linked as well for you guys. And then this really doesn't count under the same category, but I still wanted to show them yet again to you. I picked them up. They just arrived. I just want to show you what these look like on. By the way, last week while I was in London, I just had a pedicure done at Show Me Your Nails, where I always go when I'm in London. These are so cute and so comfy, so simple, classic, chic. That's what I love. You see what I mean? Like very classic, very simple. I really like them. So these are the white ones, really cute. And then we have the burgundy ones. These are so moldable to your foot because they're rubber, like jelly sandals. I think they're brilliant, very nice, and also very easy to style and go with so many different things. So that's always really good. So now what do we need? Guess what we need? We need more hangers so that your girl can start putting things up. Okay, this is a Magda Butrym swimming suit that I'm about to fold. Honestly, you guys, I'm in such a crazy phase of my life. Obviously, I'm getting married, that's why probably, but also I'm in such a vulnerable, in a good way also, a grateful emotional state that I can cry at any given time. In a good way, not in a bad way. Okay, so this chaos in the back, I'm sorry, but that's what we have as a background right now. I'll just deal with it. What can I do? Where is my SPF? Hello. One of the jobs that I found quite difficult regarding the wedding is not choosing a dress or shoes or anything like that. It was actually choosing the song for, like, I don't know, the ceremony song. Unlike Filippo, I did not live my whole life knowing what song is gonna play for Here Comes the Bride. Then cutting the cake song. Nope. I have no idea. I will have to really go through what's important to me. I don't have like a list of things that I'm like, this is important to me and this I need to have and this is my favorite song. I don't have a favorite song. I don't have a favorite color. I don't have anything favorite. Like when I see something, I'm like, okay, that's my favorite. Yes, but that I think about it all the time. I should like be writing down what are my favorite things because I forget as the time comes. Honestly, that is not great. Not great when you come to wedding planning. But okay, whatever. Okay, the SPF is here. I need it. When I'm listening to songs, like, I don't know, yesterday I was listening to ABBA's Slipping to My Fingers, and I start crying, like, on the way from the airport, because I think it's so emotional and so beautiful. And it's like so much gratitude, and it's not like, I'm not saying this like, whatever, but it's like when you're doing something like this and you're kind of planning a wedding or whatever, and it gets really real, right? You become so emotional. So what I didn't tell you, at my last dress fitting, we cried. Like, I think I will speak a little bit about this afterwards, when everything is kind of revealed and whatnot, but we cried at the last dress fitting because it was so emotional, you know, it is emotional, and I don't know why, but I feel a lot of the times now during this period that my soul can really like recognize the souls of people who are giving their all and putting so much effort in this. And I can also recognize the souls of people who are doing things for wrong reasons or not doing things properly. You know what I mean? It becomes very clear. And I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm a quite spiritual person, so bear with me if you're not, please. I'm sorry in advance. But it's somehow like you're on such a heightened, positive and pure emotional state that it's so easy to you to see through people's intentions, whether they're good or bad. Like, it's really crazy because normally during my normal, less emotional state, it's good, but it's not that good. Like, I can see through everything. And maybe it's the Piscesness in me. Maybe it's all the water. And I do have a lot of water in my chart. So I can see through little like white lies even. Like, it's very, 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 very heightened state. And please tell me I'm not the only person. Please tell me I'm not a crazy person. I am a crazy person, okay, we know it. But it's just like insane how I've been feeling during this process. Our ceremony officiator is someone really special to us. He's also a very prominent figure. I don't know how to explain it actually. Should I even explain it? I'm not gonna reveal too much, right? I'm not gonna reveal. Okay, that's it. So it's someone very special to us, and I was having a call, Filippo and I, we were having a call with him because we wanted to discuss a few things about the ceremony. My sister was sitting next to me while I was having a call, and at one point we all started crying, including the man. It was so surprising, but it was so beautiful and so real and so endearing because it was pure and it was honest and it came from like the place of emotion. Because, okay, I'll tell you what we were talking about. At one point, this goes very deep. Okay, sorry. I don't think you guys signed up for this, but you guys know me. People think that I have filter on this channel. Like, this will be to you a clear example that I have no filter, okay? Like, I tell you what happens. So at one point, he tells us, would it be okay with you if I invite all the heaven and the angels as well to be part of the ceremony? And I said to him, I would really love that because unfortunately I have a lot of people that are not going to be able to be there because they left us. Unlike Filippo, I have not been so fortunate in my life. I lost a lot of people that I loved. And I said to him, like, please do, because I would really appreciate having people there that will not be there with us. And that's one thing that I find really, really, I cry all the time. Even when I think about it, it makes me really emotional. And then he said, oh my God, this wedding will go viral in heaven. And I really cried because, you know, that's my kind of thing. Like, this is the language that I speak, the language of love, and the people that loved me and that put their energy and effort and love and care and attention into raising me, into making me who I am. Like, whether it was my grandparents on both sides, whether it was my first teacher, whether it was my great uncle, is that what you call it, great uncle, whether it was some family friends that also left us, who were very much responsible of and having a big role in raising me, and in not raising me because obviously my parents raised me, but in also raising me. As a child, you are a result of everybody around you. Like, you know, so many people. Like, there was a very important man who technically, on like the book, you would say he just worked in my parents' company. But he was to me, whenever like he would be around, I was telling people that while my grandparents are gone, he's my grandparent. But to cut the story short, the point is that I really get attached to people. I am really someone who will miss people that are not with us on the day. If any of you have experience with this, let me know how you dealt with it, because honestly, I would like to not spend the whole day crying. I love this product, by the way. It's very nice. I will also link it below for you because I think it gives such a nice bronzy tone and it lasts me a long time. So that is where I am now. I'm not stressing anymore. I have actually written a whole Substack on topic of what is my last few weeks before the wedding look like. You will see that on the Substack. I don't know if you're subscribed or not, but you can check it out there. On Sundays we send like free letters, and if you would like to have the paid version, you can also join. That's where I share a little bit more of like personal, I don't want to call it like secretive thoughts, but thoughts that are not really for the whole internet. They're more for people who really want to know. You know what I mean? There's some things that get a little bit more personal when you know you're not sharing it with the entire whole SEO. And that's it. Of course, my favorite, Que Calor from NARS. I love it so much, honestly. This is so good. I want this to be my wedding blush. That's how much I love it. Maybe not this much, but I don't know what my bridal makeup look is gonna be like yet. but I know what my hair is gonna be like, so that's good. We have some progress. We have a lot of progresses, and that's it. Okay, as you can see, I go through emotions a lot. I'm a highly, highly, highly emotional person and sensitive person. Not sensitive, maybe more highly emotional than highly sensitive. But one thing to know about me is that I do not show. So you know how sometimes people say like, oh my god, you did not get so excited when you opened that box, or like, oh my god, like you did not get so, like, are you really sad, or did you get really disappointed? You didn't look that disappointed, because I control my feelings very, very well, and I learned to do that at a very young age. And I control because I realized that I'm the kind of person that needs control, because growing up in no control, I knew that the only thing that I can control is myself. So you will not see me like squeak with enjoyment. Like sometimes Filippo says he knows exactly which kind of little scream I let out when I'm very happy, and like skipping around and stuff shows that I'm very happy, but I'm not the one to like scream and cry in the spot or create big drama, because I feel embarrassed to do that. So I don't know if anybody can relate, but that's just how I am. Growing up was a lot, so that's it. Okay guys, well, this vlog is probably one of the like craziest vlogs that I filmed, in terms of like, I was not vlogging on Monday, I was not vlogging on Sunday, I had so many wedding calls, there was nothing to vlog, I was in pajamas all day, so that's why it was a little bit all over the place. It was a bit like therapy, it was a bit like confession room, and just kind of showing you everything throughout the heat wave. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please share with me any possible opinions and thoughts on my emotional state. Feel free to go for it. I love you lots, and thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Bye guys.